Bonjour, Thierry Bell. I'm the founder of Global Fashion Management. I've been working in the fashion and retail industry for over 20 years. And as a CEO today, as you know, the competition is becoming really fierce. And I want to share this brand and retail management experience from strategy to execution that I've been working alongside not only designer brands, but also young designers. And today, we want to make sure that we use your hard cash in a wise way. And Global Fashion Management is here to care about your time, about your cash, and we want to make sure that you optimize what you do and how you do it. And it's those 20 years experience that brings to me today what are the top 4 reasons why we fail. And what are those reasons? Well, first of all, we failed because there is no mastery, no skills, no professionalism. We do not have the understanding of what needs to be done in a specific situation. And one little case study I could give you is we have a very unique, number one bespoke USA workshop to help you grow your business in the US. And one of the key questions, brands will be asking is whether they should be going with an FOB price list or delivered duty paid DDP price list. A lot of consultants, key people in the industry will tell you to go with an FOB price list. This is for me the wrong advice. And one reason why you can spot that mistake is, well, first you could research and ask questions to Americans to figure it out. But when you ask those brands why you should go with an FOB price list, people will tell them, well, because it's going to be easier for you. And my question is, well, shouldn't we be asking ourselves, is it going to be easier for the buyer? Because if you're looking to leave 80% of the money on the table, then certainly work with an FOB price list. But if you really want to maximize your sales in the US, then work on a delivery duty paid price list. Second reason for failure is no process. Imagine yourself that you've got to cross the river and you've got those 10 stepping stones from one side to the other. You've got to go through those 10 stepping stones to reach the other side. And failing to put your feet on one of the stepping stones will increase highly the risk of you falling in the water, with all the risk in terms of wasting time and wasting money alongside the way. So, for us, we share with the clients a process to recruit properly. And recruiting a store manager is not recruiting another designer to run the store. Yes, the designer may be connecting very well at the emotional level with products and style, but a designer is not necessarily the best person to turn your store into a profitable operation. As a CEO of a multi-label store, interview your colleagues and you will see that nearly 2/3, if not more, are not tracking stock and sales by product categories, just by brand or supplier. For us, when you open a store, there's going to be a process we're going to follow, a step by step to make it happen. And I'm going to force the client to look into a break-even analysis, a cash flow projection. This will allow me to understand how much sales we need to make. This will give us, therefore, after looking into the discount, the marketing markdown percentage, how much buying budget we need, and then we'll break it down into the different product categories and the strength of each product category. When we work with clients, we have 10-step process to identify and fix a problem. So it's all that we need to understand. What is the third reason for failure? It's the lack of consistency. It's not good enough to have the skills and the understanding of what to do. It's not good enough to have a process to go from A to Z. It's really important that we deliver consistently. Day after day, week after week, season after season. Otherwise, if the right hand doesn't know what the left hand is doing, if we do a good job this season and we don't do the good job the following season, the trade buyer or your consumer will let go of that brand, will not be coming in that shop again. So make sure that you work with consistency to get there. finally, the fourth reason for failure is there's no sounding board. And I think at every level in the organization, whether you are the CEO or not, you want somebody who's going to be able to act as a coach, a mentor, a sounding board, make sure that somebody is challenging the decisions which are made in the organization. This is a key element to success. And a very interesting little game, which I hope you will accept that we're going to be doing in the next few seconds, is how many squares can you count here? And do not feel that there's a trick to the question. The number you will pick up is the right number. But what is very interesting, I did that same exercise with a prospect becoming a client, and he gave me the number 16. But when I asked him, well, what about your staff at marketing? Would she give me the same number? Yes. Well, what about the other person in sales? Would he give me the same number? Yes. I said, really? Yeah. Okay. And basically, I stopped two people in the organization and asked them, look at this. Tell me how many squares you count. And basically, they told me 16, 17. One told me, Thierry, there's too many to count. I can't get there. And somebody even went to 30. So it doesn't matter how much they saw. But the key thing is everybody will have a different opinion. And I'm not too sure that in many organizations we understand that and we value that and we make sure we give back to the member of staff the recognition. So let's remind ourselves 4 reasons for failure. No mastery, no process. And when often there is no process, there's going to be no measurements. And today, tasks have to have measurable goals. And it's also about preparation. And if we fail to prepare, we are preparing to fail. And when it comes to consistency, remember, the IT tools are going to be a critical piece of the equation to make it happen. No mastery, no process, no consistency, no sounding board. Work on those and you'll be able to be on your way to success and therefore reach your 2015-2016 goals. And that's what I want to share with you, is that if you feel you need to brainstorm an opportunity or a challenge in the business, we can meet at the show that we visit most of them and discuss how we can help you achieve those 2015-2016 goals. And through our partners, we've got opportunities to also offer free funding. So make sure you connect with us. Whether it's going to be by phone, by email, through the website, or through social media. And as a CEO, let's remember that we need to accept change as part of the daily grind. And for me, success is not about what you know, it's about what you don't know and you don't do. Have a great season and speak to you very soon. Thank you.